A search and rescue operation off 2 Greek islands is back underway after being suspended because of bad weather. 2 boats carrying refugees and migrants sank on Thursday. Rescuers have so far retrieved at least 25 bodies, but it's thought that more people would have died if not for the swift reaction of locals in the area. Evangelo Sipsas reports.
Sitting just off the tip of the Peloponnese, the island of Kythera is a popular holiday destination. But in the past few months, it has become the focus of attention for a different reason. Overcrowded boats filled with refugees getting lost in its waters and locals rushing to save them.
It's just a truck with a crane that I use to lift heavy objects and transport them from one spot to another. I never thought that this crane would end up saving people.
Michalis Protopsaltis runs a small construction company in Kythera, a company in which he employs his son and nephews. He's one of the largest developers on the island and is constantly on the go. So when he heard people were in distress at sea, the first thing that came in his mind is to grab his employees and help.
When we arrived and saw where the people were, we thought that no one will survive. So we decided to grab our crane, attached a large sack to it, and started pulling up as many people as we could. I'd say we saved around 60 to 65 people that night.
A recovery operation by the Hellenic Coast Guard resumed after being halted for almost 3 days due to high winds. Coast Guard divers accompanied by boats collected the bodies of those drowned. At least 7 lost their lives, while 8 are still missing at sea. Those who survived were taken to a makeshift shelter watched by medical staff and assisted by locals. For those that did not make it, the only thing remaining are their personal effects floating near the coast and stories from those that survived.
And suddenly we heard a loud noise. It was the noise of when ship crashed into the rocks. It was the noise of that. Then everybody was shouting for help, and they were jumping from the boat to the other side to the rocks. And some of them drowned in the water. They fell in the water and drowned, and some saved.
Kythera sits on route often used by smugglers to bypass Greece and head to neighboring Italy. Just last month alone, more than 3 incidents where boats full of migrants capsized happened near those cliffs behind me. This tragedy comes at a time of tension between Greece and Turkey, who've traded blame over the issue of migration. Turkey has previously accused Greece of forcing migrant boats back from its waters, while the Greek government continues to blame what it calls Turkey's tolerance of ruthless smugglers for causing this latest tragedy. But as the back and forth continues of who is to blame, the death toll is likely to rise, with many still missing at sea. Evangelo Sipsas for CGTN from the Greek island of Kythera.